Hey everyone, Stephen Powell here. I just want to elaborate on this concept that God has continued to develop in my spirit and remind me of. I just did a video last week on managing your river within. I talked about how Revelation 22, it talks about how there's a river literally proceeding from the throne of God at all times. And on either side of it is the tree of life. So when you look at the throne of God, you're talking about the very epicenter of creation. You're talking about the very epicenter of the universe, of existence as we know it. So when God identifies a river that's flowing from that epicenter, we have to take note, okay, that rivers, movement, it's very, very important to God. It's very, very important to the life of God in you. And what I've found in my own life is that the enemy wants to make me stagnant, okay? He wants to bog me down. He wants to slow me down. You've heard the saying, idle hands are the devil's tools. Well, it's absolutely true, okay? And I've found that whenever I get moving, okay, whenever I just keep moving, I keep going, I keep pressing forward, I stay active with the things of God, with healthy, productive things in my life, I do much better spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in my family, in my relationships, financially, in every way possible. And it's because that concept, that river's flowing, and you have to keep the river flowing in your life. But here's what I want to key in on today, and what I want to just remind you of. The Bible says in James chapter 2 that faith without works is dead, okay? So faith, okay, is the very power of God. It's the economy of heaven, okay? The Bible says it's impossible to please God without faith. It's impossible to really do anything in the kingdom or in this life that's significant and of value without faith. But there's this key element of faith. It says faith that works is dead. So your faith, even that power that God has put inside of you, Hebrews 11, 1-3, literally the power to shape your world, to transform the world around you, just like God has that power, how he shaped the very universe through speaking and through faith. That power that's in you, it remains dead, it remains idle, it remains worthless if you don't add works to it, okay? If you don't get moving, okay? So a lot of people, they have great faith declarations, they have great and lofty faith ideas, but you're never going to see the manifestation of those ideas, okay, and those declarations, and so you add works to it, okay? And works a lot of times is a dirty religious word that we avoid, but it just means action. It just means get moving with the thing that God's called you to. It says get moving with the thing that you believe. If you believe you're a writer, well, you need to add action to that. You need to get up every single day, don't miss a day, and you need to be writing. If you believe you're a preacher, if you believe that you're called to full-time ministry, well, get to ministering, get to helping people, okay? Get to sowing into people's lives. If you believe you're a businessman, well, get to doing that every single day, okay? Because if your works, okay, if your actions are not in line with your identity of who you believe that you are, even you yourself are not going to believe it, okay? Your actions have to be in line with that. And when that happens, it literally unlocks and unleashes the power of God, the creative power of God, the faith of God in you. So keep moving, saints. It's essential for your life, and it's essential for the power of faith that God's put in you to see the manifestation of that. All right, so I pray this video has blessed you. Be sure to subscribe and like this post, share it. God bless you guys. I'll see you next time.